We started this video by mining down all the ores because off camera I have actually been busy. I have, as you can see, destroyed everything over here and this system is now empty. That is because I have moved all of our actual resources over to this island, and as you can see, I have also sorted it all out into storage drawers with our gems in the center here, and all the other items that we have bulk of, as you can see, are in the outer storage drawers, and our pouches on these shelves. If we open up the system, all of our items are actually in here, and it is also showing items within the storage drawers thanks to a system. If I quickly just head back here, this system right here, we actually have cables going into the system, which is connected to a external storage. Now, one thing that is a problem is items inside of these middle ones are not showing up in the system. I'm not actually too sure why. And the weird thing about it is I can actually deposit items into this from this actual controller. As you can see, if I click the Larimar onto there, okay, it doesn't work anymore. That is why it's not showing. My guess on why it's not working is I've accidentally moved some of the trim blocks that is connecting it. So let's quickly just have a look. So the trim goes all the way to the center there and up, but it's, yeah, right here. It's not actually connected. So that's actually a simple change, I think, because if I quickly just head around here, all I need to do is that. And that should, I guess, connect the trims. Yes, there we go. Larimar is now showing in the system. So is bronze. That's a lot better. And it means that we can now use these within the crafting. Another thing I did do off camera is I actually changed this out. So we now have 2 generators, one for each system. Before, it would prioritize one of the controllers, meaning that sometimes the other one would go offline. But that is now fixed, and the system is staying online as far as I can tell. Now let's actually show you how this system works. We currently have, how much Larimar do we have? We currently have 2,770. Well, if I now throw all the Larimar into there, and then check the storage drawer again, as you can see, it is now actually gone up. So all we need to do is actually throw items into this system, and if there is a storage drawer for the item, it will go into a storage drawer. If there isn't, then it will just go within the refined storage system. I have also got a better wand. This wand that I now have is Omega, and it has a few different actual things on it, which we're going to quickly just throw in here, because it currently has durability, soul chance, cooldown reduction, and lucky hit. And I actually want to see what that empty prefix is, which I think we can do just by doing that. And it's 1 level of Stonefall. That's not too bad. We do actually have Stonefall enabled. This one right here reforges all the implicits, which I think I might actually do, because we would like to get that ability power a bit higher. And also the durability, I don't think it matters. There you go. That was actually a really high roll, and the durability isn't a bad roll either. So yeah, that's actually really good that we've actually just got that. Then now what does this do? This reforges the tier of a random modifier. I don't really care about that. Resets the crafting potential. I don't actually know what the crafting potential means. I don't know if that would lower the amount of items it uses up here. So I'm not actually too sure. We're not going to touch the crafting potential. So we now have the Chaos Crystal. I'm hoping that it's not difficult, because I want it to be chaotic. I just don't want it to be hard to the point where we can't complete it. Let's jump straight in. I think we are ready. Our gear has decent durability. We have everything we would normally take into a normal vault, and we have got a actual Guardian vault. Another good thing about a timer not starting, I know I've mentioned this in every video since I found out about it. We can actually take our time to read the modifiers. So we've got plus 10 item quantity, we've got plus 75 gilded, we've got 150 wooden, we've then got 40 times mob damage, so that is going to be something we want to avoid being hit by. 50 Ovenate, we have then got 120 Vault ores, we've got 175 living, that's going to be really good, the living one. Mobs are faster by 25%, and then we've got plus 60 mob health and also plus 4 trapped, and then also lucky, which is 40 item rarity, and 2 wild. I think wild means that mobs will spawn without the actual ability for monster spawners. I don't actually know if we're going to complete this vault because of the damage, so we're going to try though. It don't actually look too hard. We've got low rolls on the obelisks and also the amount of mobs we have to kill. So I guess let's start. The dungeon's had enough time to load in, and let's go. The timer has now started, so there's no turning back, and we are just going to try and loot as much as we possibly can. So this theme, yeah, but as you can see, okay, they're not too bad in damage-wise. They do have quite a lot of health, so that is going to be something that is annoying. This is definitely going to be a challenge to do, because I did almost just die. I luckily managed to dash out in time. But yeah, as you can see, there are still so many mobs that are actually going to come out here. I thought I had actually got rid of all these, but it turns out I haven't. I think the best thing we can do is actually try and spawn like all the mobs per room, and then run through and kill them all at the same time. And I think that is the best way we can actually do this, because otherwise it is going to be a absolute pain. There's definitely a lot of loot in here though, so this is going to be good. We have poison avoidance, so that should be fine. We're getting so many traps. This is the one annoying thing. I definitely think our armor isn't good enough for a run like this though. We're taking way too much damage, I think, so we are definitely going to have to, if we do run another one of these, definitely look into better armor. I think living chests is actually what I want to target for within this vault, because that would help us with the knowledge. There is also some vault ores over here, which I do quickly just want to check out, because these will definitely help. And I want to see how many vault ores we actually get. I do need to get rid of you though, because you are going to be really annoying. You blew yourself up. That is totally fine. How many ores do we actually get from this? I've just fallen. Okay. Oh, it's not that packed with ores, but I'm guessing like ore rooms or something probably would be more packed. I now understand how this vault works. The vault is actually just all a load of themes put together, because we are now actually within the snowy theme. One thing that I'm not too sure about though, we are now going into what seems to be a void theme, I think this is. I want to know, do the actual different like rooms have the designated mobs to them? Because this theme I think would normally spawn like deep dark mobs, if I'm not mistaken. I think the most annoying part about this vault is having to like take away the mobs that first spawn when you enter the room. Let's head downstairs. We are mainly looking for living chests, and this room does have void mobs. Okay. This is definitely not something I want to do then, so we're just going to leave this room. So I actually left that dungeon just because we was going to die in it if I stayed in it. I'm now back in the actual frozen room. I have just cleared all the mobs in here. Well, I thought I had until that trap just got pulled. But I definitely don't think we'll be doing one of these anytime soon. Maybe we might now just start trying to get better gear. A vault like this just makes me realize how actually underprepared we are. These are meant to be hard, but I think it's way too hard for our current gear. So that is something I'm definitely going to look into. Maybe what I think I need to do, my main gear currently is for item rarity. So maybe I might look into gear that maybe gives us more protection or something like that rather than item rarity, and that might then make it so looting is a lot easier and surviving is a lot easier. The lucky hit though is definitely helping. I think I definitely would have died without a lucky hit, because now and again I will actually just get like a hit where I deal all the damage in one, which just instantly kills the mob. What is this vault? It is literally just one thing. Is this an ore room? Okay, maybe this is a room we might want to loot then. Maybe not. I got stuck in between like 6 vault fighters and 2 of the tank mobs. Now that is going to be a lot to actually bring our body back. 8,000 XP. How much is it to revive my body? Let's actually quickly just sleep. Where's my body gone? Is it still on my head? No? Okay, it's over there. There we go. Now let's put you on there. And to revive my body, it's 104. That's not too bad. I think I was expecting it to be more than that because of the trinket we had on. Although I don't actually know how the trinkets calculate the level. So let's quickly just see if I have it. I should have it, definitely. Gold, we have 300. And let's now retrieve our body. There we go. Now it can all go in. Our armor did also tank a little bit of damage, but not really too much. So now let's actually look at what loot we got, because I did loot a few chests. I can actually see how many chests I looted in a second. So we killed 192 mobs, and we mined how many chests? 103. In a normal vault, we kill about 200 and loot about 100. So inside of this one, 8 knowledge essence, also 15 vault diamonds. Yeah, the loot is about average, although it should have been way better. But I think that's mainly just because we didn't loot much because of how much we was was dying, or how close we was to dying so many times. We did get quite a lot of vault gear though, and there's also, I think that's my trinket from when I died, as it definitely isn't a new one. What one did, we actually completed the one for the other Chaos Vault. That's good, because we will keep it for when we need it. First of all, let's quickly just roll all the vault gear. We actually got a common helmet, I think that is. That helmet is kind of rubbish. That wand is not really that good. Boots are rubbish. Leggings are rubbish, although that is more health. Chest piece is rubbish. And then the helmet. That helmet is not actually better than our current one. And sword, oh, that actually has a legendary roll of illager damage. I've been doing some things off camera. The first thing I've actually decided to do is make a new tool. This is something I actually want to do, and this is actually quite a good. We could obviously get it better, but I think this is okay for now. It has picking, axing, wooden affinity, shoveling, ornate, living, and item quantity, and then also a little bit of reach. The only really one I care about is living, because the others I would much rather item rarity on, rather than item quantity. Maybe wooden might be good to have item quantity on. And then the second thing I've been doing off camera is I've been crafting up some catalysts. And as you can see, I have a few living right here. I also have some gilded. I also have some of these which increase vault experience. And I also have some here that extend the vault. So I want to put some of these on a crystal. I have the crystal right here. I want to first of all put the livings on, because we are mainly going for knowledge in this vault. And the crystal is now unmodifiable, which means we cannot actually put this final catalyst on. Let's now see if I can actually remove the curses. So if I do hashtag and then curse, there is something, yeah, one of these that reveals curses, that removes a random curse. So how many curses are on the crystal? Where is the crystal? It's right there. If I throw that in there, okay, there are a lot of curses. Can I actually remove them? How many more are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That now leaves, what is that? 2, 4, 5. And I don't actually think we can remove any more, because if I do hashtag and then curse, yeah, we actually have only these, which reveals the curse. One thing I am going to do though is quickly just claim a regret orb. I actually quickly just want to regret farmer, because that is not something we're using anymore now that we actually have farms. And what is that? 2+1. I think that's because I have this wand, which gives us 1 level in Stonefall. It does. So that is why that says that. Is there anything else I can unlearn? I think I can unlearn javelin, because I haven't really used that. Let's unlearn that as well. Empower, I think I can also unlearn, because I haven't used that either. So I'm just trying to get as many skill points as we can back, so I can pull it into more things that are useful to us. Heal, we are using, but I think we can actually upgrade this to the final stage, just so we can get the maximum of that. I don't care about upgrading Hunter. Stonefall, I think, is totally fine. I would like to upgrade this, maybe up to 6. And the last 3 points can maybe go into something right here. These cost 2, so we could put 1 into one of these, I guess. Actually, or we could put it into like one of these again, so lucky it has a better chance. I think maybe if we put it into more damage, so it has a 300% chance. But I also think maybe this one is good to go into. This makes it so it does damage in a 5x5 area to the targets of a 50%. I actually think that is good to have, so let's pull it into that. And maybe also this is good to go into. I never actually knew this was a thing. Intelligence. This increases your ability power. This will do it by 3%, which I think that's actually worth going into, because our ability power will now go up to 48.5, so almost 50%. The Vault is a Hunter Guardian. We are not going to aim to complete it, so we have Draining. We have Weakened, which gives us +6 weakness. That's going to suck. We have Extended, which obviously we pull on. We have Wild. We have Weakened Tier 2. We have Shulkered. The Vault is lightweight. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We have Mob Damage, Chunky, which is Mob Health. We have Trapped, Shortened, so we actually have 4 minutes, not 6. We have Mining Fatigue, and then we have Living and Locked. Wait, the Vault can't be bailed? Oh no, that is not good. So we have to either complete the Vault or die. And I don't want to die because that is going to be a lot of gold. I guess it's complete the Vault then, as that we have no other option, I guess. So let's actually see what this is like. What is that? Why there's shulker? Is that what shulker is? There's just random shulker shells falling around the vault. Having this actual mining fatigue and weakness is also really annoying because we can't actually break chests. So we can't actually get the full efficiency from the vault. We have to open them the old-fashioned way, which I guess is fine, but I don't even think I want to care about wooden because I can't break them quick enough, and I guess I'll open them for the XP. But I don't care about looting them. Well, that sucks. I can't even actually open these strong boxes because we have mining fatigue. So I guess strong boxes are kind of pointless within this vault as well. I think mining fatigue is one of the worst. I don't know if it's a curse or negative. You can't actually loot strong boxes. You can't loot ores. I can't loot most chests because they have blocks above them or they are surrounded by blocks like this one. This is also a hard dungeon. And I've opened this dungeon, it's gilded, okay. I've opened this dungeon for one reason, and that is so I can actually cheese the bosses, because I don't think we're actually going to be able to kill them any other way. And the reason I'm cheesing them is, I'll quickly just show you. So if I spawn them real quick, and we've got a actual, what's it called? A champion version. So if I now stand here, they will be able to actually hit me, but all I have to do is throw that right there. And then if I just try and get some lucky hits on them, they should mostly die. If we quickly just have a look. Okay, that's 4 dead already. That's 5 dead already. That's 6 dead. That's 7 dead. And then it's this final one, which is a champion, which I think we might be able to get rid of before we actually die. And we did. I can't actually see what we got because all the modifiers are in the way. But we actually done that, and that was the hardest one. Now, how hard is this room? Once I actually can spawn this cloud again, this room will probably be a lot easier. But currently, it's not that actual easy. If I can maybe just block them off so they can't get to me, it might then be easier to actually get rid of. Before I actually use this, there is still a little bit of a timer left. Oh, key piece. Okay, that's really useful. I actually want to go and summon the actual, what is it called? The challenge mob that's in this room, because I don't want to have to reuse it again. So if I quickly just jump down here and kind of juke them, run around here, I can then spawn it. There we go. And then if I now run back and kind of just dash up here, exactly like that, they should now all follow me up here. I just need to get that one up here as well. And then if I now throw that down there, as you can see, it is now taking them all out and it's doing a decent amount of damage. That one is quite low. If I actually hit it, we actually got a lucky hit right there. And we also got another one. Now I can loot this room without any bother. We also did just do a bounty, which is good. I'm guessing that was the dweller mobs, as that is the only thing we have really just fought. We've actually just found the second of the obelisks, and I think we should be good to spawn this. And then I think I'm just going to run over here. And hopefully, no, I need to go into there. That's not good. That was close. And if I throw that right there, that should take most of them out. I don't actually know how they're hitting me. I think they're hitting me through the wall. Although I think we should be able to out-heal them. And we did. There we go. This room is an ore room, so I can't actually loot this at all. So we are going to have to just leave. Oh, hell no. We're definitely not dealing with this room. Please say this isn't the final room on this actual block. Because there is, I think, a ore room back behind us. Can we get out of this room? We can. Okay, that's good. And I am literally just going straight out. We are definitely not dealing with that at all. Because them actual illagers will probably one-hit me. And we've actually found one. So we're going to have to be really quick with this. Because there is only 1 minute remaining. So I am going to quickly just try and grab some kiwis. Just in case. So let's quickly just grab them. I am going to also have to just quickly get rid of these just so they don't get in my way. And I'm now actually out of blocks as well. So we are going to have to rely primarily on the actual effect. So where are they all? They are all right there. There's only 4 of them. Let's throw that right there. I don't have enough mana. And how much mana did it actually cost? I think if I just drink this, it should work. And there we go. Hopefully that should now get rid of them all. That is 2 out of the 3. That is 3 out of the... No, 2 out of the 4. It's okay. I'm panicking. And there we go. We actually managed to do it. Now, we didn't actually get that much loot from the vault because of looting was limited due to the different mining fatigue and stuff like that. It's such a shame that we actually found the treasure room we needed as well. 26,000 XP. Not too bad. We did also have the XP increase. So let's actually see how well we done. 17, 34, we done how many chests in total? We actually got more living, which was what we wanted. We done 70 chests. That's terrible, but I guess that's maybe not terrible because of the type of vault. But I guess the good thing, we actually survived it without dying and also without having to leave. We can actually see how much that would have cost, I think. It would have cost 122. Not too bad. I thought it would have cost way more than that. And let's quickly just look what we got. I don't expect the loot to be that good. 2 key pieces, 93 knowledge essence. That's actually not too bad. Chest piece, magnet, and also shield. And then inside of this one, we got 7 relics, 6 vault diamonds, nothing else too major. Inside this one, a chest piece, and then some jewels. They're fine. I guess they're not anything too good. From the relics, we got the dragon head, which we already own, so that can go into there. From the vault gear, we got a chest piece, not really anything too good. That's rubbish, so is that, and so is that. So all of that can actually go in there to smelt. I've just opened up the 2 actual boss crates. We got the chaos catalyst, and then some vault gold, and or some vault bronze, and then also some chromatic steel. That can go inside of there, and I'll put it away later. We also get a jewel, not anything too good, and some leggings, which I'll roll in a second. Now let's open up this and see what we got from this. It's actually quite a bad boss crate. I was expecting the boss crate to be better than that, but I guess let's roll the vault gear. That's rubbish. That's also rubbish. That is also rubbish. All the jewels are rubbish. Leggings are also rubbish, and that sword also is rubbish. So we are now within the vault. I have 2 actual bounties to find 109 knowledge essence, and then also to still kill dungeon mobs. It's also a scav. The scav looks average. I guess it's not too hard. Maybe the cracked scripts and the empty jars might be a pain. Also, okay, drowned hide, 5 of them as well. I guess we could focus living because that is also our bounty. I also forgot to put efficiency on my pickaxe, so it's actually extremely slow to break wooden chests, which I guess that is fine. There's nothing I can actually do about it. What the heck is that thing? There's like a big massive ball right there. I have no clue. Tuskling. Okay, that I have no clue what that is, and it don't seem to actually be attacking me, which is good. It seems to be attacking the actual skeleton. But we'll get rid of you. We've actually found a dungeon, or an older dungeon, and I'm going to open that. There we go. That is one of the actual drowned hides. That is going to be pretty good. That was actually a stack chest. Is there any other chests within this? I'm not actually too sure. There are more mobs. Yes, I did see another living chest. Let's quickly just get rid of all of you first. There we go. So I want to open it with this one first, because then that will apply the extra item quantity. And then we can obviously break it with the other one. And can we actually break it with this? Yeah, we can. It's still a bit buggy, so I will just break it with this one just because it's quicker. And then there were quite a few up here. Let's open them with this one because it has the item quantity on it, so we should get more of the actual knowledge and stuff like that. And there we go. That is now all of them done. I think we only got 1 drowned hide from that. We also did get 34 knowledge already. We have just got another drowned hide, which is good. So let's now open them too. And I'm pretty sure that was 2 zombie arms, not a single drowned hide, which is fine. And this takes so long to break them because they actually have so much in the chests. And there we go. Is there any more within here? There is 1. Okay, 2 more up there. I don't actually think I can open these. I can. Another drowned hide. No, no more drowned hides. That's totally fine. I have just leached 100 health from mobs, and I've actually got a dark blade transmorg. That's cool. I didn't even actually realize I was working towards that. I found another one of these dungeons, which is obviously the old dungeons. And there's actually quite a lot of chests in here. Let's quickly just get rid of you. And hopefully this should be all the drowned hides we actually need. Let's quickly just break it with that one. And there we go. That is the knowledge essence found. That's actually extremely good. So we've got at least 109 knowledge in this vault. And we are going to die. I actually got lost within the vault and I couldn't actually find my way out. I don't actually know what went wrong. I think I started to go the opposite way. So home was north. I think I started to go south. That's totally fine. We don't die too often. And that is going to be really expensive. It's 122. I think we can afford that. I definitely do want the items back. I don't want to delete them. Let's now have a quick look. We got 132 knowledge essence. That is definitely good. 2 mod boxes and 9 relics and 33 vault diamonds. That's not too bad. And then inside of this one, we got, that's actually our trinkets, which can go back on. We actually got 1 key piece, which I'm pretty sure now takes us up to a total of 8. So we can actually craft another treasure key. and we can actually run 2 of them. I think that might be something we do. I do quickly just want to roll the vault gear, so let's quickly just do it over here. The idol, that's kind of a rubbish idol. Chest piece is kind of rubbish. That is actually an extremely rubbish chest piece. Helmet, that's not actually too bad, but it don't have any good modifiers. That chest piece is rubbish. The leggings are also rubbish. Boots are rubbish. The axe is rubbish. And then the shield is also rubbish. And then this one as well. That's actually not a bad one because it has a legendary modifier of thorns. Now, we didn't actually get a boss crate, but we did complete the bounty, which that's actually quite a good bounty reward. 2 echoes. Let's quickly just claim that, and we can quickly just roll the chest piece and also the leggings. The leggings are actually nothing too good, and then the chest piece is once again kind of rubbish. So let's throw that straight into there. Let's now actually empty our inventory. The actual idol and the shield can go in there as well. And there we go. We now have Iscalium and Gorgonite, which obviously we'll take into every vault with us. If we find them, then it will be good. But one more thing I actually want to do before we do end, which I should have done a very long time ago. I actually want to craft up the vault compass. I did unlock it, I think in like episode 30. And I just never crafted it because I didn't really need it. And now that I've actually died due to a mistake where I forgot what direction I was going, I think it will be good just to keep in our inventory. We obviously don't need to use it, but it's good to have, I guess, just so if we ever do lose ourselves, then we can obviously follow that to get back to the portal, or we can also use it in certain rooms. I think if you shift and like hold, you can actually assign it to certain areas within the vault. But now that is where I'm going to end the video. If you did enjoy, do leave a like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!